Grant, let me bring you in to respond to those comments.
Well, Greenland is as important as it's ever been. It's location, location, location. Trump's a real estate man. He's getting that right. Dominates the North Atlantic, a key future trade route or naval route from the Atlantic over to Asia. So it's geography, and it is important. The comparison with World War II, the specifics, of course, vary. It is worth noting that the Americans did step in and take over Iceland for the British because there was a real threat, more of a threat of the Germans. But the point is that for America's hemispheric defense, and also for Canada's, ironically, having a substantial American presence in Greenland is very important. This talk of invading it, that I think is a distraction. Really, it would take about 2 platoons of Marines to take the place. But there's other ways to get what America needs, and I think they're headed in that direction.
And so in your view, let's talk about this framework of a future deal. What does Trump really want to do on Greenland, Grant, and what did he gain through this campaign that he couldn't have before?
Well, I think he was serious when he said he wanted to own Greenland. Some say that was just a negotiating ploy, and it could have been. But I think he was serious enough. But what he wants is to have really an American presence that is guaranteed in perpetuity and allows the United States to put in the military resources and sensors, missile interceptors, etc., that it needs, and also to preclude the Russians, the Chinese from getting in there. So he wants that to be guaranteed. And he said that you can only get it if you own the place. But there's ways to reach an agreement that gives you what you need. There's different arrangements. Did we have to go through all of this sort of toing and froing? Probably wasn't necessary. But at the same time, the president is the president, and he is. You take him for what he is, and it is in America's real national security interest to have Greenland. But it did seem to be a little bit overwrought on different sides to get here.
So do you believe that acquisition is now off the table?
I think so. There's something about land that people don't want to give it up. They have a visceral reaction to it. If you were to ask, say, Texas, say Mexico said, give us just 10 square feet of Texas. No, the answer would definitely be no. And I think going after it that way was inevitably going to sort of provoke a very strong reaction. So I don't see an acquisition taking place. But the fact that Mr. Trump was trying to buy or get Greenland like that, I think because it's Trump, the reaction is particularly unhinged. He's not the first American president or administration to try and acquire Greenland or to acquire other foreign territory. But there's something about Donald Trump that makes people's hair alight for some reason.